Now the next one was a bunch of questions. I had Jet wanted to know specifically how to optimize LinkedIn so that people could find them in the searches. And Andy, Helen and Matt and a few others piled in with just general, tell me how to use LinkedIn to drive business, give me some thoughts and tips. So I'm going to give you some LinkedIn tips, and I'm going to start off first with explaining to Jet how to get yourself found when people search for keywords. So here's a screen grab from LinkedIn. I hope you can see it. So for the search AdWords, there's a handsome chap who's come out at the top of the list, and below myself is Claire, a good friend of mine who also knows how to do all this stuff around LinkedIn, and a very, very good AdWords management person. So how did we get ourselves to the top of the page like that compared to all of the competitors that must be out there? Well, I'm going to show you. If you look at my profile, I hope it's clear on the screen, you see the yellow highlighting next to the words AdWords. Look how often I've used the word AdWords. I mean, I don't call myself the owner of Internet Jetstream or the CEO of Internet Jetstream. I call myself AdWords expert at Internet Jetstream. In the summary, where I talk about my summary, I don't use job titles. I don't talk about way back history that's irrelevant. The whole thing is packed with the keyword AdWords. See, if I did this on Google, Google would penalize me for what's called keyword spamming. LinkedIn, its optimizing algorithm is like Google was 10 years ago. So you can do keyword spamming on LinkedIn, and I advise you to, because they will look at how often you use the word AdWords in your profile, see you use it a lot, and Bob's your uncle. You're number one for it. It's as simple as that. If you look further down my profile where I'm filling in my experience, the last 3 companies that I've owned, you can see my job title. I haven't put Chief Exec Officer. I haven't put Business Owner, Founding Director, or any of those titles that were all true, and those were my job titles. I've put something that's keyword rich to what I want to be found for. So I'm quite happy to be known as the AdWords expert at those companies, because I want to be found for the word AdWords. So go look at your profile, Jet, and get your keyword, the word that you want to be found, into your profile in as many places as you can. But obviously, remember, somebody's going to have to come and read that once you get them to find you in the searches. They're going to come and read what you've written. So whilst stuff the keywords in as much as you can, obviously put them in a way that makes it all readable and still compelling for someone to then want to contact you once they've found your profile. So in terms of general LinkedIn tips, the key to LinkedIn, really, to make it work, is you need to go on to LinkedIn being very sure of the people you want to connect with. Who is the audience that you're trying to connect with? Generally, I mean, that is your customers, yeah? And so you want to go and find groups on LinkedIn that you can go and engage with and be seen to engage with. And one of the mistakes I see a lot of people make is they go and join groups of their peers. So, to give you an example, there are lots of groups on LinkedIn for AdWords people and AdWords experts and AdWords managers. I don't join those. I joined a couple maybe to just share experiences, but actually the groups that I'm joining are the business support groups, because my audience are business owners and business people. So I'm joining those groups, and I'm helping my prospective customers whenever they have any particular question about marketing, AdWords, the internet. I help them, and I'm seen as being the helpful guy. And that's a key differentiator on LinkedIn. The build-up on that is be seen to participate. Discuss, don't broadcast. And you know what I mean. We've all seen it. You go into some of these groups and nobody's talking to anybody. Everyone's just pitching in with a link to their website or a link to their latest blog post and expecting everyone to go follow it and buy from them. Everyone's just on broadcast. No one is discussing. So You want to go into those groups and you want to start commenting on posts that people are putting up, especially if it's people who you really want to start to build a relationship with, people who are going to be ideal customers for you. Go find their posts, comment on them. I guarantee you'll get you noticed, because they'll almost go into shock that somebody's actually commented on one of their posts. So wow, people are listening to my posts. If you just start going in those groups and broadcasting your stuff, you'll get ignored. You'll undo all of your good work. So actually, less is more here. Go in there and engage and talk and comment, and don't worry so much about broadcasting your own material. LinkedIn is more about building the relationships than it is about driving traffic from LinkedIn back to your website. Tip 3 is it really does take time. If you think you're just going to go on the LinkedIn, do this for a week and start finding results, then it's not going to happen. It's like networking, and you may have seen the articles on my blog about face-to-face networking. That can take 6 months to a year before you get established and known and people start to send you leads and start talking to you about your business. At LinkedIn, it's no different. You could be talking months of being seen on LinkedIn, of commenting, of engaging before you start to see any results. But you've got to keep at it.